Hello YouTube, GreatStarJ1 here, and today I'm carrying on part 1 from the last video I did, which is on Battlefront 2, trying to get the Farmboy skin for Luke. So yeah. Now if you're wondering why I'm not using Luke and why I didn't use him in the last video, it's because when I'm using Yoda, I'm sort of gonna get I'm sort of getting 2 bonuses, because you get the princess skin for Leia when you get the Luke skin, and I am using the celebration edition, and if I can find it, I will also get the trust you not voice line for Yoda, so that's why I'm using Yoda. I'll get a thing for him, while also getting a thing for Leia and Luke. And then I'm gonna probably try and do a different one. But Jabba's Palace is always a good map, but it's even better when you're on the dark side. If you played on the Empire as Palpatine and you've been in Jabba's Palace and got to the last phase, you probably know what I mean, because in co-op on the last phase of Jabba's Palace, I know that sounds really weird, but saying I'm recording, but still, so. And just don't ask why my username is not all in caps, and it's just lower letters. Just don't ask why. So did that character just disappear? Oh no, he probably went behind the wall. I can pretty much just use a grenade whenever I want using the battle commands, but that's only if my battle command is ready, and I'm so sorry to everybody. I mean, I wouldn't really consider myself very famous, but because it's most certainly not like I have like 1 billion subs, but still. Also, shout out to Arc Trooper Lake, because he's seeming because he's not like a player that's too toxic, so. And lots of players are actually quite toxic on Battlefront 2, so. And he seems a very nice person, so just saying. So shout out to you. So I will sometimes die a lot as Yoda, but that's just sort of Battlefront 2 gameplay, so I'm most certainly not going to be like the best player on Battlefront 2 or anywhere near that, because I have not been playing the game since launch like a lot of Battlefront 2 YouTubers. I've only had the game for a couple months, so. Okay, I was not able to see them, but at least I can actually already get him again. I can get Yoda again, despite dying. Now, I wouldn't have called Yoda very good if you were if you were asking me how he was like in co-op like a month ago, because I would have said he's bad, but probably but better in hero mode if you were asking me that like a week ago, but now he's just good in co-op, but not the best in hero mode, so. Oh, you were over here? I often will get my movements in my talking, so sorry if you ever see me put like a W or a or a S or a D. So at either the beginning or the ending of when I'm talking, but oh, so satisfying, especially when you kill like almost. Now I am using that. Now I did say in last video that I'm using that star cards that increase, that gives 50% of your health back, but still, it's a good star card, but at the same time isn't. And you saw I was attacking when I was not wanting to. That's sort of the downside to him, because of how slow his attacks are, it makes it very unpredictable on how many times you're actually going to attack. So, but why is this battle command star card good? I can use my grenades 2 times in a row. Why do that? I got it set up on the yellow bar, so. I sort of like using Ray, Obi-Wan, and if I remember correctly, Luke the most. Like, nothing bad about Yoda and Anakin, but Yoda is sort of unreliable a bit, because yeah, but I'm going off by how I feel about those characters in a hero showdown. So whoa, if you want to know my officer star cards, it's improved flash grenade, bounty hunter, and recharge command. So just so in case you guys are curious, because I know some of you are, so, or some of you will be. And it's actually a really good way to get battle points in it, because I'm somebody who really likes using grenades likes using a grenade a lot, so because of that new bounty, and because of that not bounty hunter, because of that battle command star cards, it's very, very good. And I lagged, so yeah. But shout out to this ARC Trooper Lake person. He's quite nice. He's like, I can help you if you want to, if you're watching this, to get levels for Luke. I don't know how I will, but I can try. So yeah. Didn't get a lot of kills, but Yavin Fall's sort of Yoda's best map. Like, I'm not a huge fan on using him on prequel maps, but I'm a huge fan on using him on the original trilogy maps. And I know that sounds weird, but it is a bit true, because I mean in co-op as well. Sorry, because I don't know why I'm not saying anything. I don't know why I'm not saying that mode, but still. Plus, if you have Steam or you're using Battlefront 2 on console, you're likely not going to meet me, but if you want to, so you have to have it on Origin. And it doesn't, and I think it doesn't matter which the edition you're using, but I do use Celebration Edition. You're likely just going to see me on Co-op and Hero Showdown, but I do also play single player, but it's not a lot, so. Now, you don't really get a lot with Yoda, but I'm at least going to get a bit. Not a lot, but some. Oh, this is going to mean I can use the Tauntauns. I actually really like using the Tauntauns, because one, they actually get battle points quite fast, from what I've seen, depending on how much kills you get. And the last round I was actually on, we only got to like, we were stuck on the first or the second phase, and we won on them. And that does not usually happen. Usually you either lose or get pushed back to the very last phase when you're on the light side. But if you're really looking to level Palpatine up, I really recommend going on Galactic Empire on co-op, Jabba's Palace, tell everybody, or try and get to the last phase. So much lag. This is why I'm not too much of a fan on recording videos. So and Arc Trooper Lake's here, but I know not a lot of us, but I think he's the only one that was here from last round. Wait, Tauntauns, forgot about them. I have to get the Tauntauns. I always have to get them because I just really enjoy using them. Hello. That sounds really, really strange, talking to a Tauntaun that's an NPC, but still. Why do I like these Tauntauns? And that's already 303 battle points. If you're ever playing on Hoth, I really recommend using the Tauntauns, because you already saw how much battle points I got within 3 kills. Oh dear. I do not like fighting ATSTs, and I always forget them, so I will just call them a certain thing or I'll mess up their names. But thank you, I think it was the Late Boy 1, for having me near my Tauntaun. Well, being near my Tauntaun. I know Tauntauns aren't very reliable on destroying certain things, but they can do some things. Can't see, but I can sort of see a bit, so. Oh no, never mind. That's a lot of battle points already, 2,000. I know Tauntauns on qualified for sniping a lot. And I know that sounds very weird, but why are the Tauntauns good? If you're ever on Hoth and you're trying to get battle points and you want co-op, speed tauntons. They're just so good. And they're really fun to ride on as well. They're not as like complicated to use as other vehicles, like the starships and stuff, so. I missed that, didn't I? Right, one more kill should do it, so. Right, I'm going to try and get our Tauntaun back to where they were, so. Hang on, Tauntaun, hang on. I want to have you safe, so. Here you go, back with your friends. I know that seemed very unnecessary, but so you won't get battle points as probably fast as you probably would, but yeah, it's sort of subbed how only the infantry, meaning what was it? Officers, specialists, assaults and heavies, if I remember correctly. I think that's what it was. I can actually use them, but still. Now you may see a lot of Yoda players doing this. And it is a very fun thing to do, but that's a very good move, Yoda. What I'm basically doing is pressing the melee button and then it's sort of performing it, but I think that it's just going to do it by default, but my is that ending animation really good. Well, at least you're wearing the right clothes for Hoth. Oh dear, we're out of range. Now, rush, rush, rush. By rush, 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 I meant like run, 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 so. Wait, most of my kills were not done with Yoda. Like, I thought I did way more kills. Turning my lightsaber off. Oh dear, they see me. They see me. This is why I don't like fighting ATSTs on this map. I'm not going to get a Tauntaun this time, sadly. But it's just because they're probably going to be a bit out of range for me to get to. Oh, I hate it when my zoom in is glitched. I'm sure all of you guys do as well if you use a zoom in mod. I actually use two mods for the S5. If I remember correctly, it's dual zoom and the if I remember correctly, what was it? Dual zoom and I don't know why I was just standing there. This part of the round's actually going to be way easier, but sometimes I just wish it doesn't count you outside of the mission area when you're told to retreat, because it's just so annoying. But if you want to hear what I think the worst map for, if I remember correctly, for the Empire on co-op is, it has to be Scarif, because 99.99.99.99, pretty much infinite 0.99% of the time, you're just gonna lose. And it's just really, really bad. No Bosk and no Bask. But I really enjoy using the thing I'm sort of the star cards for the, what was it? I'm lagging a lot, so sorry for that. It's because of me recording, it actually makes me lag, surprisingly. So if you ever see me lag while I'm recording, it's likely from the video. It's likely because of me recording. I don't lag as much when I'm not recording, so if you want to see me playing with no lag, it's sort of impossible. Now what I'm going to do is place a turret. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, now we might actually have to get to A. I am still in last. I'm sort of thinking I should just go back to using Luke. But then I can't exactly because Trooper Lake's using him. And I'm more of a lightsaber user than I am a blaster user. I only really used Palpatine, BB-8, BB-9E and lightsaber users. I know that's a really weird combo, but still. Shot that down. I know, I didn't do it. Right. I know that probably looks really silly there, but still. I can't get any battle points. Oh wait, I've got enough. I'm going don't even need to remember because I already see it. Trooper Lake, I'll try and protect you, but I don't know if little green Yoda can actually do it, so much lag. Wait, did you just see Palpatine do a flip? It's probably because of the lag, but still. What does it matter? No, Bobber. Bobber. You come here, Bobber. There we go, we got you, Bobber. I know, it's meant to be Boba, but still. I'm sure I'm doing much worse with Yoda now. Ever since I've said he does better in co-op. I'm really sure I've been doing worse with him. And I can't remember if I said that in this video or last video. And this is meant to be part 2, so if for getting the Farmboy skins, so if it comes out next, so if it actually comes out after, I mean before the first part, then it's going to be after or next video. So sorry if it does come out later, but I probably won't. So well, I did not know I got him, but I didn't know I got him. Ready to go. Disappeared. But yeah, huge shout out to you, Trooper Lake. Oh dear. And I came last, but Trooper Lake, good on you for getting first. And you're the only one in that leaderboards to not actually be using a blaster, to not be using a hero. So now once I reach 1,500, I will have to do another 1,000, and it won't. And you may be thinking, no, it's another 1,500. But if you do the math, another 500 will get us up to 2,000, but then adding another 1,000 will get us up to 3,000. So we need to. So it's just going to be another 1,000, because if we don't, it's not going to be correct. That may sound really confusing, but it really isn't when you finally understand. But I've been working on this, on the Farmboy skin a lot more today, so. However, I do not get the one for Luke a lot of the time, unless I actually did one of my daily times challenges, so it will often be Princess, but I often think the May the 4th one is not for the Princess skin, and it's for the Farmboy one. But oh, Death Star, this is another one for good, just for good kills. Yeah, I did. Actually, I just told Doc that just so he knew, so. And just so he doesn't have to keep on repeating himself over and over and has to keep on halting because of having to do it over and over again. So yeah. Oh dear. The dual zoom actually comes really useful when that glitch happens, so. Now, if you don't know why I keep on doing battle commands when I'm actually not trying to, it's because I originally had it so it would give you unlimited cooling, the yellow bar part. So it's why I use battle commands a bit more than I should be. So, but I'm normally using it now to reuse my grenades a lot more. So. But using those star cards is really good. Also, my Yoda star cards are Jedi Mental, Feel the Force, and Size Matters Not. I think I already said those already with Steel. I've always been a fan of the Officer. It's just a simple one to get the hang of. And it's sort of been the one I've been using since day one. Now that's good. Also, I've been realising it's been changing from 3,000 to 3,601 battle points, so. Now I would be using Luke, but because of the trust do not voice line, then yeah. It would be cool if you could get the trust, when you got the trust you not voice line, you also get it as an emote, because a lot of the voice lines, well, like every voice line, well, most in this game actually has an emote for it as well. And when you don't do the emote for it, it just feels a bit off and wrong. So yeah, okay, this was probably a big mistake. I need the health, yeah. Slice, slice, slice. Also, if you ever hear me say I've got Stormtrooper aim, it's another form for bad aim. Like, I have trouble, like I'm having trouble aiming my blaster. So, that's what I mean if you ever hear me say I have bad aim. Okay, if he takes Yoda, I will be a bit mad because this is what this entire video was based off. Getting Yoda to use it, and I was using an infiltrator. But when I actually first saw Yoda in this mode, I actually thought Obi-Wan would have fitted much better. But then I do get that he probably wouldn't have fitted in too well because he doesn't have a Ben Kenobi skin. But I think there is a mod for it. But I think it would be really good if all the characters that appeared in an older form has a skin that was of their older self. So yeah. think I should be changing the center, like when this like blue dot is, to green because of Yoda. So because he is green after all. So and I know I've been using Yoda a little recklessly, so I am aware of that. Come on, Yoda. Oh dear, not Palpatine, not Palpatine. Okay, these attacks are really making me bad at Yoda. Sometimes, now it's, I'm hoping that I could have been using Luke, but I'm sort of forced to be Yoda for that voice line. And I actually am more of a emote fan, but I will be using it for voice lines as well, if I ever want to. Now, I'm spawning on the heavy / Drake for the because it's much closer to what I'm trying to do and get. So, oh, that's always so satisfying. Come on, Luke, let's go and get some kills, shall we? So you can level up and I can get Yoda. Oh, I've been dying a lot as in Death Star, but still, what does it matter? Oh, I saw a stormtrooper. Yeah. Oh. I'm like the odd one out now, aren't I? There's just not enough enemies for me to kill. Like, I should be trying to use my battle command as much as I can, but... Oh, now it's fixed. Okay, it doesn't normally do that. I normally have to set it up and reset it up for it to work again, so... But it didn't need that to happen this time. Oh, I thought I was slashed by Darth Maul. If he was there. Oh, I'm not going to take Luke because I know he wants to use Luke, so I'm not taking him. So much lag. But I really feel like that these star cards that's meant to give you 50% of your 50% of your health back does not work. So I'm thinking of replacing it for a different one, like lightsaber mastery or agility. But at other times I also feel like it works. So it's a really weird star card because certain times it feels like it works, other times it really feels like it doesn't. Because it really feels like you're not getting 50%. And yes, I'm going by the maxed out version of it, so. And I wouldn't even be able to remember all the other versions of it anyway. Right, and dash attack, dash attack. I know I shouldn't be racing them like that, but still. Dash attack. Dash attack. I've really not been doing well with Yoda. But I think I do better with him on the last phase of the Death Star, when I'm on the Death Star, just because it sort of means I can get a load of free kills, right? Fully charged up. Yeah! Heal. Right. if I get to 910, or see what I mean? Why it doesn't work? It feels like it doesn't work. Tell me on which star cards I should replace it on. I should replace it with. That's actually going to be very useful. This officer's mine. Yeah. Okay. Dash attack. Dash attack. I actually sort of will use the dash attacks to sometimes escape, but then sometimes I will also use it for attacking. But you should only really be escaping in co-op and not Hero Showdown, because in Hero Showdown you sort of you can't exactly escape because the enemy will just sort of follow you a lot of the time. So, and the only reason I'm actually doing this video in co-op is because if I was to do it in Hero Showdown, this video would be for like 8 years. And we do not want to watch a video that's 8 years, do we? No, we don't want to watch a video that's 8 years long. That would be a terrible video. Dash, belt, attack. Jump. I know sometimes I'm saying my Yoda actions. Wait, that actually got me closer to him. I was more efficient on it. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Dash attack, dash. We need Palpatine. There's a Palpatine's here. Not Vader too. Dash. Oh dear. Get me away. I'm safe. For the meantime, that is. But you see, I didn't get 50% of my health back. Oh dear, no. Dash. Sense Palpatine flying. Then that's sort of what happened in Revenge of the Sith as well. Without the absorb. Okay. I need my health back. Could a Leia please spawn in and give me my health back? This is not what I was wanting. I was wanting Leia's shields because he can heal. Okay. Okay, this AI Vader's parrying. Which is sort of done by, if you don't know what a parry is, then I really recommend finding it on YouTube, because I will have a hard time trying to explain it while trying to fight and concentrate, but I'll try and explain it anyway. Pretty much a parry is when you block an attack but there will be an opening and you attack but you hold block, so it goes straight back to blocking, and then you pretty much do it over and over again. And if your enemy just spam attacks you, that's actually going to be meaning that you're just going to win, but that's only going to probably be happening on newer players that probably haven't even seen a YouTube video on Battlefront 2, which I did when I played the game, so. Okay, dash. I know I'm using this one a lot as cover, but still. I don't mind, and I don't really care as well. Well, that was quite strange. There weren't even low enough for that to happen, I think. I'm glad that wasn't Bobber. Right. Heal, 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 heal. Presents, 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 presents. I'm doing much better with Yoda on this final phase. I think it's because I'm doing much better with my dashes and dodges, so. Also, if somebody places down a turret and you're Yoda and you just absorb it, that's going to be a really quick way to charge your block up. So. But for those of you that have played Hero Showdown, you'll know that it's absolutely covered in 1v1s. So certain star cards that require like 2 people or more to actually get like a perk, then you're not going. That won't really work because of 1v1s unless you want to go 2v1, or unless somebody doesn't want to 1v1. That's at the point where I'd say you could use it, but I wasn't really. So, in case somebody tries to attack you and you're 1v1ing and you don't have the right star cards on, which could happen, but won't normally. So. Usually if somebody says they're going to 1v1, that means they're just going to 1v1. And there is some people that actually do not do the 1v, that say they do the 1v1, but actually they won't, so satisfying that was. I'm still hanging on below my normal health. How am I even doing that? And it's even low health as well. Right, jump up here. Dash! Oh, it's contested. Oh well. And you came first again! And I came second. But I did pretty much have a bad start with Yoda. Not that it was a bit shaky, and it was only really till the final round I was actually doing pretty good with him. Oh, just a couple more kills and I'll get the trusty not voice line, so. So, how long have I been recording for? Oh, an hour. My. I didn't even realise how long I didn't even realise how long co-op matches can actually be. Oh, Scarif, this is going to be an easy win. If you don't know, Scarif is actually one of the easiest it's the easiest map to win on as the Rebels, and the hardest map to win as the Empire. And a lot of it's if you're ever on the Empire and you're on and not Galactic Assault and you're on co-op, you're going to be guaranteed for a loss. Anyways, Ark sort of was put into a different server, I'm assuming, so. I think you need to have at least 50% of your health, or under that, for the 50% of your health to actually work. Because I think if you don't, it's not going to, so that's what it seems like at least. But then I have been under 50% before, and it still hasn't worked. I got 816 with 1 kill, but it seemed like I was getting so many kills. Really seemed like I was getting like the whole fleet there. Got out that way. Right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. Oh dear. Couldn't turn fast enough to get to him. You got back up. But just being able to use your grenades 2 times in a row without any cooldown, why is it so overpowered? If you don't have that, if you don't use that star cards along with the other star cards I use, you really should, because why does it make it good? I actually didn't notice this till recently, but Yoda has 4 toes, and if I remember correctly, it's also shown. We also see it in Revenge of the Sith when he fights Palpatine, if I remember correctly. But gone are the days where you actually have to wait till the next round without having that bounty into star card to actually get a hero. That's actually a good place to put your turret. I might actually put that in that place next time when I play Scarif. When I'm an officer. But I do play Galactic Assault, but really I do not play it a lot. When I do, I sort of replace my turrets with a squad shield, just because it sort of makes things easier. And also makes it easier for me to survive, but it has been doing very little because its health has been taken down quite fast. So I'll have 1,000 battle points. Come on, we need to get more if you're going to survive. You're going to need like 3,000 more. Right, come on. Okay, I'm gonna need a layer shield. Can somebody please get Leia and use a squad shield so I can get some health quickly? I don't know if that's Boba or aerial, but I'm thinking it's an aerial. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, got him. But I also had to get taken out by an agent. I really actually wish the agents didn't actually have a dual wield option. I mean, they're secondary fire. I think it's their secondary fire. I think it's the secondary fire anyway. I really wish they didn't have that, because it really is bringing bad luck for me and Yoda. And bad luck's not the way to go, is it? So I don't see how Chewbacca didn't get that before me. That one where he was, I think he got him low on health, but he wasn't able to get him before, but he wasn't able to get him. Got in front of Chewie then. Well behind Chewie. Oh, never mind. Got Yoda. But yeah, I do use these star cards, but should I replace this star cards with lightsaber mastery or agility? Or that? I would replace it, but I'm going to keep it for now, because if I replace it, it may cause a bit more consequences, but I'm going to keep it on for now, because it sometimes works, but at the same time it sometimes doesn't. And it's sort of an unreliable card, but I'm keeping it on for when it actually is useful. And the extra time, in my opinion, is actually worth it when it does work. But like, yeah, I'll feel like I'll sometimes get the extra health, but at the same time, it doesn't even feel like I'm getting 50%. It only feels like I'm getting like 10%. Wait, hang on. You only get 7 for Yoda. You only have 7 bars of health. Shouldn't it be like 10? So, like when it's 5, that's 5%. I mean 50%. That would make way more sense for me, but no, it isn't. And I'm not saying to like increase his health, but like having the bars at like 50, that would be a lot nicer. So, because then it's actually going to be able to know if you actually have 50% or not, because I'm not a percent expert. Slice him up. Go dash. Dash. I'll attack. I got it. So dash attack. I'm still coming second. How am I even doing that? However, there has been a mod that I've been waiting for, and of course I'm not going to install them, but I really think this would be a very good mod to have the Sith Emperor Vitiate. Now, I know Vitiate is also Valkorian. Why wouldn't you get slashed down? Dash attack, slash, slash. Slash, slash, slash. But you got the kill. Not Yoda, but Purple Panda keeps on getting the kills I'm trying to get. Slicing. Okay, you want to charge me up, charge my push-up from over there, hey? Okay, every time I attempt to go and get a kill, Purple Panda keeps on getting them. I'm gonna stay high up here, jump over here, because here looks like there's a ton of enemies to slice up. And there is. Well, not a ton, but enough for me to actually want to get. I'm getting a lot of kills, so I'll try and get it today, but like in this video, but I don't know if I can. But I will be getting that. I will try to unlock. I'll show the unlocking of the of me doing it on video, so often I will actually forget that presents can break you out of certain effects. I did a couple parries on Vader there, so or if I was not low on stamina, I would have got him. Oh no, not Bobber. Come here, Bobber. Got Bobber. We no longer have some flying trouble flying about. And Bobber can actually be some trouble. That's why I called him some flying trouble. In this game at least. Because he's so overpowered, and I actually don't use him a lot, but I really should. He's just so good. I only have him at level 10 if I'm... Oops. Sorry, that sometimes happens when I mash a certain control. Right, I should just use my push, shouldn't I? Now get out of it. Presents there. I do react to certain things quite fastly, but then certain things I'll react to quite slowly. And that's like using presents to break out a certain effect. But if you're ever gonna fight me in Hero Showdown, do take my advice. Don't try to dash behind me and backstab me, or do the hook swing, which is pretty much jumping and swinging around your enemy, and then hooking around your enemy, swinging behind them, and then swinging, slashing your enemy from behind. Don't try any of those, because I am just gonna dodge them. However, I will sometimes not be able to. I won't be able to react to it in time. But a lot of the time, I will be able to react to it in just in time. Okay, we gotta take out every single agent. Like, they were always called trouble because they have a charged shot. And I know that's straight out of Heroes versus Villains, and I mean the Roblox game. But I don't really care. It looks like the bushes are glowing. Jump, slash. I'm getting a lot of... I'm in first. Okay. I hate it when I have to dash to get out of me being stuck. Often happens when I'm sprinting though. But I'm really glad sprinting doesn't actually affect how you move. So, doesn't affect your stamina, I mean. Because that was actually the case for a bit. No, in Heroes versus Villains Roblox, I mean. So, oh, it wasn't me, it was Purple Panda. Grenade. There. Battle commands, and I wasn't even able to shoot my grenade away. I'm just gonna spawn on Anne because, yeah, you see, it's much closer, and it's sort of difficult to tell where this officer is. Okay. I know that sounded like I was going, okay, but still. Oh, we really need to get this. We always need to make sure we've taken out a different thing. Like we take out certain heroes, certain reinforcements. But oh, the whale's flying down there. However, we got that trusty knot. I'll probably make a part 3 to this video because I do not want this video being like too long. So I am going to make probably a couple parts to this video because I do not want you to watch like a 7-hour video, and that's going to be way too long. But we're going to have a look at the trusty knot. So I will equip it, but because there's no sound on, you won't be able to listen to it. So if you have Battlefront 2, you're probably going to have to, then you probably want to listen to it there. If you don't, then try and find a video with it. If there's no videos with it, well then, sorry. But if you're trying to get the Luke skin, I recommend going on co-op. Battlefront, of course, Battlefront 2. So that sometimes happens, but it's mainly if you get a skin it will work, but I didn't. So also, I think the game's still glitch. It's actually glitched to where it will say, well, to where it will give, well, it says it will give you your daily crates, but in reality it doesn't, because I have been having that problem. And I think it was an update, and I think it hasn't changed now. I think it was from launch. It was a launch thing, but I haven't been getting mine, so I don't know if it was just like a thing to do when the game launched, or if my game's just broken and I'm not getting the daily co-op ones. I mean, not co-op, the daily crates. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If I'm able to get to this in time.